Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how you're going to complete your outline for the persuasive essay. So what you're going to do is you're going to look through and you're going to choose one of the three options that you want to write about. So I'm going to do number 3. Argue that man is born evil and needs society to keep him in check, or argue that man is born innocent and is corrupted by society. So this is the one that I'm going to do. So if I go to my outline, I'm going to put it right up here, prompt, and I'm just going to put number 3. And I'm going to argue that society creates evil. So now what I have to do is I have to include a couple of things in my thesis. I have to include the author, the title, the topic, and then my 3 reasons. In William Golding's, and you're going to make sure that you're capitalizing both William and Golding. And when you type, you are going to italicize the title, in William Golding's Lord of the Flies. The character Jack shows that society makes people evil. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my quote chart and I'm going to try to identify what are the 3 reasons that I say that society makes people evil. So I'm going to pull up my quote chart and I'm going to go to the 3rd one. And the first one is that Jack beats Wilfred, and he beats him for no reason. So I'm going to put that on my outline as claim number 1. Jack beats Wilfred for no reason, and the boys help. So now that I have that, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to my quote, which is set up correctly, and I'm going to copy and paste it. If you were handwriting it, then you can shorten it. You don't have to write the whole thing. You could write the first 2 or 3 words, and then you can use an ellipsis and write the last 3 or 4 words. So I'm going to paste that. And this is going to look a little bit weird, but this is the way that it should be set up. So I'm going to go back. Because we have different people talking, we know that when we have dialogue in a book, that we have to have a new line for every person that talks. So I'm just going to fix my formatting. I'm going to move my page number down here. 159. And then I'm just going to underline all of this. And then I'm going to put my letter A for evidence. So claim number 2, I'm going to go back to my quote chart, and it says that Roger kills Piggy. So I'm going to explain that. So I'm going to put having Jack as chief allows Roger to have power, so he kills Piggy. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go back to my quote chart, and I'm just going to copy and paste. So this one is not dialogue, so I can just copy and paste it the way that it is. And put it on my lines. And then I'm just going to move my page number. It was 180 to 181. So I'm going to go back to my quote chart, and I'm going to do my last example is that they hunt Ralph to kill him. So I'm going to put under Jack's leadership. The boys willingly hunt Ralph so they can kill him. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go back and I'm going to copy my quote. And this one is dialogue, so it's going to be kind of funny like the first one, and we have to keep everything on a separate page, on a separate line. And then I'm going to put my page number. Now, it doesn't matter what order you use any of these pieces of evidence. You could do it in any order that you want. But if you're going to change the order of it, just make sure that when you have your thesis, you go back and you have the correct order. So I'm going to go back now that I have my reasons, and I'm going to finish up my thesis. So in William Golding's Lord of the Flies, the character Jack shows that society makes people evil. Under his leadership, he gets the boys to restrain Wilfred so he can beat him. He allows Roger to have power, so he kills Piggy. And he convinces the other boys to hunt Ralph so they can kill him. And if we look, that final part of my thesis, the 3 reasons, they match the order of my paragraphs. So restrain to beat Wilfred, restrain to beat Wilfred is the first one, allows Roger to kill Piggy, Roger to kill Piggy is the second one, and then the last one is he convinces them to hunt Ralph so they can kill him, and that is my third one. If you have any questions, feel free to send Mr. Miley or I an email or a message in Schoology, and I'll see you guys on Monday for the next video.